All right. Hello, folks. Welcome to the Swerv Show.
We are finally here.
We've got a packed show, as you can see. We had a few technical difficulties, so we apologize for the delayed start.
But the testicles are right now.
That's right. That's right. So welcome to December. December is here, y'all. Happy holidays to everyone.
Happy holidays to you, too.
I know. We're just getting started. With Christmas is coming. We just finished with Thanksgiving. So welcome. I'm Jamil Fletcher, publisher of Swerv Magazine.
Hi, Jamil.
Hey, Tony. We got Tony Nelson, our usual cast member here.
Yay. Hi there.
And to his left, I love this. I think I have something similar. And then we've got Racine Pendarvis, the legendary.
Salutation.
All right. Yarday Noir, editor-at-large, giving us an African Wakanda theme
Yes,
here.
Wakanda forever.
And we have some special guests. We have a packed show. We have the Blairisms joining us later on this evening.
Yes.
They're going to fill us in on their new line, their social media agenda. So, can't wait.
And I'm rocking one of their T-shirts.
I see.
I like that T-shirt. I want one.
Once again, you got paid and we didn't, but we'll talk about that.
Yeah. Blairisms.
They give it to the prettier one.
But we have Tona Brown and Adam Graham here as our guests. They're going to tell us about a Messiah production they're doing. But before we do that, we're just going to kick off with our usual. So, of course, our November-December issue is still hot on the stands with Terrell Carter and his gorgeous self. So make sure you get a copy of that wherever you are. All right. And then, of course, there's advertising opportunities both inside the magazine as well as the show.
Yes.
Just contact us with your budget.
A budget. Right? Operative word is what, y'all? Budget.
B-U-D-G-E-T-T-T.
Yes.
Budget.
Anyway, okay, so let's get it started. Quick check-in on how's everyone doing your day?
I'm great. Next.
You're good? All right. What are you doing, Tony? I think I have a flyer for you. Ziegfeld's is coming up.
Yes.
This Friday.
This Friday I'm hosting that event. Well, I'm hosting the show.
Black.
I know, Chino.
Yeah, Chino's going to be there. And
is there enough room for all that ASS?
Baby.
Y'all better come on through.
Chino Black. Yes, God.
And we're going to be celebrating my 54th birthday.
Yes,
that
God.
night.
Again,
why not?
Again, why not?
You only turn 54 one time. Once.
That I know of. Okay.
You celebrate the whole month.
You're going to celebrate.
So that's this Friday at Ziegfeld's.
That's this Friday at Ziegfeld's, and was featuring the great. We just had Sabrina Blue. She's going to be my special guest, and Alvion Davenport from Richmond, Virginia.
Oh, that's right.
And we're going to have another special guest, Natalie Cole and Sapphire.
And
Sapphire Blue is going to be my special pick. You know, they told me to pick. Daryl said pick one person special. I want to give it to a younger entertainer. And that's Sapphire Blue.
And Chino Black is going to be upstairs.
I think we'll be there. I think I'm going to be there.
Chino's going to come through downstairs too.
Oh, he's going to come through.
Ooh, he going to do something with you?
I hope not. I don't.
Well, I'm so bad I'm not going to be there.
I'm a good Christian woman.
I'm going to be sitting at work.
I'll be there for you.
You coming?
You'll be there.
I'm there.
I'll be there in spirit. Please take pictures. Go live and send it to me so I can sit at the front desk at the hotel and look at it.
I don't think you're allowed to.
To everyone that's on Facebook Live, please like and share.
Yes, please like and share. So, Racine, quickly, what's going on with you?
I
think I got
believe
a flyer.
We have some images.
I think I have one image. Yes, of your show. Yeah, you're looking for vendors, right?
Yes, we're looking for vendors. We're coming back. The show is coming back in 2019. But if you are in the D.C., Maryland, and Virginia area and beyond, please contact us for the 8th season of the Ask Racine Show. First Wednesdays, March through November at HRC in Washington, D.C. You can follow us and send us an email at askracine@gmail.com or at Racine, Ask Racine or Ask Racine.
And I see you got your website up now.
Yes, we have a
Fierce.
website. Yes.
Okay. All right.
You better elevate.
Please.
Yes, God.
I wanted to bring to light the Messiah production that Tona Brown and Adam are producing.
Ooh. Yes.
December 15th. So fill us in. What's that about? What's going on?
So this is
and speaking to the mic, Adam.
There we go. This is the first time that the church is actually hosting a Messiah event. Oh, wow. It's First Presbyterian Church of Arlington, Virginia.
Okay, so if you're in D.C.,
from
that's
Boston
right.
Commons, so Metro accessible.
You know exactly where it is.
Definitely. And we are pleased to offer not only soloists that are African American, but LGBTQ as well.
The queer. Is this like one of the the only sort of the first queer version of the Messiah? Not version, but
I don't know if it would be the first, but it's a first for us.
Yes, and we're so out about it. So I don't know.
Yes.
I've never seen anything like it myself.
I haven't.
And I definitely haven't seen a transgender woman of color sing it
Correct.
as well. So that is something.
So,
to say.
so tell us about the cast. Who's going to be
So we have Tona Brown, of course, as our outfit.
the celebrated?
Yes,
The celebrated. That's the perfect word for her. The celebrated.
That's right. That's
The
right.
celebrated.
Violinist and vocalist.
And we also have Shantice Shepard coming from Connecticut.
Come on,
She's our
Connecticut.
soprano.
Can we bring that flyer back up?
And
The Messiah.
Yes, the Messiah. Yes.
Messiah.
Can you zoom
we
into
go.
to the people on the bottom? Is that possible?
Oh,
Thank
There you
you.
go. There you go.
Tona, why you
Thank
look
you.
like why,
Jennifer Holliday.
No, you look like
$1
Denise
million.
Graves in that picture.
Oh,
She really
yes.
does.
there
you
go,
look just
there you
like
go.
It
Denise
is.
Graves.
And that's
Uh-huh.
a huge compliment because I love
Definitely.
It is very
I
much Denise
love
Graves.
her.
It is.
her. She's amazing.
And who else?
And
Who else?
Patrick McCoy, our tenor, he is just an amazing person,
She's a
amazing
beautiful
tenor.
smile.
Thank you.
And just wonderful, wonderful. And Dr. Eric Brown, our bass as well.
Come on, Dr. Eric
Okay.
Brown.
Yes.
All right, and this
all
is-
are very well known in this area.
Yes.
Wonderful musicians. So we've got local talent. Shantice is from this area.
That's right.
So all local. Love it.
I
And-
think
It's gonna be great.
So
For me,
is
gonna
Dr.
be
Eric Brown
amazing.
on the homosexual persuasion?
I'm not gonna say.
You're not
yes.
sure? Okay.
What's that got to do with
I
his
don't speak
voice?
Because I just want to say hi.
Well, I think more than anything, what's really the most important thing about this is that we need to show support for these sort of
Definitely.
these sort of performances, especially when the sacred music world or anything that is different than what we would normally say, would be LGBT friendly, is taking a chance, quote unquote, to do something like this
Right.
and to support us. And so I really would love to see that place packed and see the children come. It's a very open and affirming
yes.
congregation, of course, or I wouldn't be doing
Okay.
it. So we really want to see the children come out. I say children for LGBTQ people because that's
kids.
what my mom called us.
The kids.
That's what we call it.
Exactly. And we're going to have a really
We are
good
the
time. It's a
children.
beautiful venue. The acoustics in there are amazing. And we have a lovely string quartet
Yep.
that is going to be playing. We have a full choir. It's just going to be a beautiful event. So if you get a chance to come out December 15th, please do. Tell
How,
our-
how do you get tickets? Yes. How do you get tickets?
It is actually free.
It's free.
So just
It
walk
is
up in the
free.
spot.
It's free, so it's
Show
no
up.
excuse
Just come
on
on
the
up.
children to say my coins were tight.
Free
My
means
coins are a little
Yeah, you
tight.
can't use that as an
it
excuse.
always sounds better if it's free.
Yes.
does.
Be like
It
Jesus
does.
and just
That's
show
the best
up.
word in the
The
world.
greatest word in the English language.
Yes.
And so,
Free.
and so I think we had to repost the flyer. Is there a website or something that should go to? But
Sure,
just
you
show
can
up.
go to. You can just show up. That's fine.
Just show up.
Show up.
As I said, it's
Show
free
up.
for those that have little ones. There will be a nursery available for
Oh,
4 and
wow.
under.
Okay.
How wonderful.
And we are doing this in the shape of a worship service. So
Okay.
there also will be a children's sermon built into this as well.
Oh, I love
So
it.
that's Saturday, December 15th
5
at
p.m.
5 p.m.
That's next Saturday.
Next Saturday.
That's right.
That's
It's
next
great.
Saturday.
I want to know who's singing.
Add
He
some
shall
urgency
pure-
to
Who's
that.
singing what?
He shall purify. I love that song.
Oh, that's-
Actually,
yeah.
all 4 of the soloists are going to be taking.
on.
I'm coming
Yeah,
just
we're
for
gonna
that.
stand in
Amazing.
front and sing it.
Now, Tona, are you also playing on this? at
I'm
this?
not,
Okay.
which is strange. It's strange, but I'm just simply singing.
Okay. All right.
Simply sing.
And you know, I
Simply
want to give
singing.
a shout out to
Simply
my
singing.
students as well. My students will be doing their own concert, and I'll be performing with them the night before, December 14th.
These are your.
These are my own private students.
Gotcha.
So they will be putting on a winter concert. We're also going to have Shantice, who's singing on this. She's going to do a master class for my students.
Fierce.
So this is a great opportunity for them. It's free. Anyone that would like to come. It's at, what is that? Emmanuel Church on the Hill on Seminary Road, 3606 Seminary Road. And it's the 14th from 7 to 9.
Okay.
Do this.
All right.
And
all
also,
right.
too, What's the name of your school? Because we know that you.
Oh, Aida Studios.
Thank you.
Aida Studios.
And when you get a chance, please post that.
Let's post it. Yes.
I will definitely.
All right,
do that.
folks.
Thank you, guys.
Absolutely.
Thank you. We love you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you
Adam.
for
Good
having
luck.
us.
Good luck
Everyone
next
come out,
Saturday,
support this
December.
amazing event.
That's right, December 15th, Saturday, 5 p.m. And it's free, y'all. So we
Make
need
it
to make sure
pop.
we get
Free.
there.
So it's no
Snack,
excuse.
crackle, and pop.
Hey, Joseph. Joseph just
Joseph
signed
Williams
on. Hey,
is
Joseph.
on. Jonathan Walker.
All right,
My
all right.
Aunt Robin is on.
Anthony Couture.
Eric
Sylvia.
Shields. Hey.
Anthony's all the way in the Virgin Islands, y'all. Okay.
Come on.
All right, so we got a quick music spotlight, and then we're going to bring on the Blairism. So this young lady, we featured her once before, but that was off of a previous project. Cy Smith has a new project out, and
Come
it's Perspective.
Perspective.
It's phenomenal. Check it out.
She's a
Kick it.
You can snap. Hey. Dum, bum, bum, bum. That's right. Okay. Yeah. Your love takes me higher. I don't wanna zoom out. I wanna keep it in perspective. Your love feels like fire. I don't wanna burn out. Gotta keep it cool, collected. It seems like every time we touch, the sensation's just too much, and I fall into this hole with you. And by the time I'm coming to, you do that little thing you do, and I lose my self-control with you. I'm not saying that I wanna stop. A quitter I am not. I go to the very end with you. I'm just saying, baby, please be kind. We're talking about my time, and I want to spend it all with you. Your love takes me higher. I don't wanna zoom out. I wanna keep it in perspective. Yeah, your love feels like fire. I don't wanna burn out. Gotta keep it cool. Is this part of your master plan? To have me eating out your hand? If so, I'll feast all day and night. Feed me love till I'm obese with thee. I'll be a beast with thee, doing things with no damn decency. Now I'm not saying that I wanna start. A quitter I am not, and I'll go to the very end with you. I'm just saying, baby, please be kind. We're talking about my time, and
right, y'all.
we love
Cy
Cy
Smith.
Smith.
She's
She's
awesome.
amazing.
You got to get that album. What's the album again?
Concrete Rose.
Concrete Rose.
And I do believe she is nominated for a Grammy this year.
Wow.
Word.
Go, lady.
It's Cy Smith.
Cy Smith.
That's hot.
She tours a lot with Chris Bodie. She's from D.C., Howard grad.
We love her.
So, Dope Boy, you asked who this is. And what's the name of the wonderful song? Her name is Cy Smith. The song is called Perspective.
Right, from the
Album
Concrete
Concrete
Rose.
Rose.
All right.
Album.
So you notice we have two other people sitting over there, right?
Yeah.
We've got the Blairisms.
The
and
Blairisms.
they're going to join us for the... Just introduce yourselves real quickly, and we're going to go into further detail about you.
Okay. What's your names?
I'm Blair Dotton Haley.
Hi, I'm Brandon, also known as The Bay, Dotton Haley.
All right.
You say the Bay?
Hey y'all.
The Bay.
You better.
Thank y'all for having us.
See, you can work. You can work with your spouse. You see,
I would say
It can be done.
it can be done. Okay,
It can be done.
Amen. You got to
It
write a
can be
book
done.
about that. All right, y'all. So we got a few what's hot items real quickly. Us helping us. It's a local aid service organization based here in D.C. We're hosting, and I'm on the board. We are hosting a town hall meeting, the state of the HIV epidemic, hosted by the one and
Fine
only
Darnell Moore.
Darnell Moore.
Amen.
This Saturday, 11 a.m.
Oh, wow.
at UDC. It's free. I know it's been kind of late, and I'm getting the word out. I just got the flyer. Amen.
But
For
it's not-
Saturday.
But I want to correct you. It is not just a aid service organization.
It is
It
one of
is
the oldest,
the
right.
oldest black
Yes, we are.
gay HIV prevention education
In the country, right.
In the
right,
country.
Right, yeah. So shout out. Come and join us if you can. It's going to be a great conversation, and you get a chance to hang out with
And by
Darnell.
the way, you know that their ED is on the cover of Metro Weekly this week.
Yes. Our ED. Yes, I know that. I just found that out last week, too. All right. Then we got another item that everyone is talking about. Dwight Howard.
Bam!
Our Wizard
Any more
Center.
words of yardage?
So, if you're not familiar with what's going on,
Tell us the story.
this young lady. Well, I don't know what.
They
Let me know what
she's
pronoun.
not-
I
They
think
No.
he identifies as a gay
He
man.
clearly came on.
He's a gay
He
man?
And
identifies
he
as a gay
said,
man.
I need to clarify. I am not transgender.
Right.
I am a gay man.
Yeah, he said
So,
he's not a gay
so,
With hair.
so the issue is
And mug.
he claims that he's been in, and had an ongoing relationship with Dwight, and that he is now. I guess he's outing Dwight because he's jealous of him going to sex parties, transgender sex parties. So, what are y'all's thoughts on this?
Well,
Rude.
two things. One, I
Let you
heard.
start.
I heard that as the explanation. Well, let me start by saying, outing somebody
Thank you.
is never.
It's never.
It's just not
never
cool.
Never
That's
right,
never
right.
cool. There's
It's
no
never
reason.
Unless there's only one reason
Well,
to
here's
out
what I'm
him.
about to say though, and now that's what I was about to start with was I've now heard two different reasons why he supposedly came forward. One was the one that I'm sorry.
Your camera is.
One was what you just said, Jamil, was that he had found out that he was having.
But still, that's
not
that's a
reason. But
call.
the
to your-
other, right, but the other was, and this was the other thing that I read, that he was beginning to be threatened and was in fear for his life, and in an effort to shine the light into what was going on in case anything happened.
I did hear that one.
Tell a
I think that
girlfriend.
there
He was
are other
threatened
ways.
by the pastor, right.
I think there are other ways without going public to handle that.
Right,
If you have credible threats, then you should go to the authorities.
Right.
But
Well,
going to
the only other way.
couple of things.
The other thing I do recall
buy
when the folks were outing the elected officials that worked on the Hill that were advancing anti-gay legislation. They were out them at Mr. Henry's. I remember I was there sometimes.
They're
So there I should out
They
you.
should be out.
And the same thing when
Right.
they outed Eddie Long. I was good
Okay,
with
let
it.
me- can I-
However, ... But that's because they were being hypocritical.
Right, that's right. That's
So
right.
with this situation,
and Eddie
first
Long
of
was
all,
committing a crime.
Yeah,
first
no,
of
no.
all, I saw
Full
all of his
criminal.
videos. I literally went
Okay.
and
See,
watched
I
all of
didn't
his
have-
videos.
I didn't have all of
and
that
all
to
of that
get
is
to.
to me is a crock.
Yeah.
It's a whole crock.
I didn't
And
even-
you supposedly have these audio videos that sound contrived, which is a whole
Right.
mess. And he never said that he felt like his life was threatened. He just said that they were coming for him.
Well, he did say he felt his life was threatened. He did feel that. He said he got physical threats.
And then furthermore, you supposedly recorded. If you're in a relationship, why are you recording your conversation?
So y'all are very quiet over here. What are y'all's thoughts?
We didn't do that when we were growing up.
Let me just say this. It breaks my heart, when especially transgender women and men, especially of color,
he's
have
not
been
transgender.
killed.
Not trans.
Hold on. Let me be very clear on this. There are the alarming rates of death that occurs to our trans brothers and sisters, especially of color.
That's true.
That it goes undocumented, it goes unsolved. And then when we have something that goes public like this, when people look at this particular individual, when it first went out, it went as was part of the trans community.
Right.
And you can see why.
So,
right. Yeah,
and then
trans,
it brings out those who hate us,
right?
That kind of mentality of saying the girls are tricking,
Right.
playing with men, and that's why they are killed, and this is why things that happen to them.
Yeah.
So it brings all of that up. So when we're trying to solve crimes, trying to raise the flag, raise awareness of the killings of our trans brothers and sisters, and when something like this goes public, it's a disservice to them. Mm-hmm. When this child clearly seems to me there's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on in general.
There's a lot going on.
And it's not the first time that he did.
But we can spend the whole show talking about that.
But you got to let Tony speak because Tony.
Oh, yes, Tony. Go please say something about this, Tony.
Well, my initial thought is you went into a situation. If you're going into a situation with a piece of trade that ain't out the closet, you knew that from the very beginning. Back in my day, we snuck around with the trade and we was happy about it.
How you doing?
And we kept our mouth closed because I mean you go into a situation with your eyes wide open. So this child just told me a lot about his personal character because A, why are you recording somebody's conversation?
Right.
B, why are you going into a situation where your eyes are already wide open and then you're using that situation as a platform
for your book?
And then it also leads me to say, and I hate this part of it, but it leads me to say, why are you using being gay, whether or not you're transgender, whether or not you're a man?
What's wrong with
Why are you using that as a negative against this person?
That's right. Why is
if this person is not out of his closet, that's one thing. But you are perpetuating the fact that being with another man or being with a transgender person is a negative thing, and I'm using it in a negative way. So I have absolutely no love for him.
And I do want to say, Dwight Howard is not married. He's not in a relationship with any female right now, and so he's a single man. And if he is getting his box banged or banging boxes,
that's his
let
business.
him live.
Well, Trenton Alexander said it the best. In this day and age, who really cares?
Who cares?
Who
really cares?
I'm going to say that I care because I'm a Wizards fan and I need him to be productive.
Well, he going to be productive whether he's sleeping with man, woman, girl, or boy.
Let's get this box bang or not.
And I went to the game where they played.
More productive if he's getting some.
Well, I'm people play better after they get their box.
Well, I will say this. I saw them play Brooklyn a couple weeks ago, and he was playing better than everyone on the floor from the Wizards. So whatever's working,
I'm going to say this. There's an old saying, when you lay with dogs, you're going to wake up with fleas.
That's right.
So, and regardless, and whoever is the dog in this, you're going to get bitten and wake up with fleas. And it's just messy. And once again, it just
hope the girls are getting tested.
I really hope.
Just to sum this up, because we could talk about this all day. Just to sum this up, what's interesting to me is we have not heard a public statement from Dwight about this.
I ain't got to hear
I'm not mad at him either, but
you got to say nothing.
Cordell Stewart just won a libel case against a guy that was
right, but you don't ever know what's happening behind the scenes.
Exactly. So if it's false. Yep. If you think it's false, then you're going to have to come out and say something, because right now we think it's true.
No, you don't have to.
He ain't got to say nothing.
You can just sue and win your coin.
Right.
Just like Usher never said.
Right.
Never. He never made a statement.
I think people have a right. I think people saying, "Oh, my sexuality is a private thing." It's not a private thing. It's like your race, but who you sleep with
is
personally.
right,
That's
right.
the private part. And if someone does not want to disclose that I slept with Jamil last night, then that's our business.
Then that's right. That's
and
right.
that did not happen, by the way. I'm just using it as an example. But you understand what I'm saying?
I do.
But many of people in Washington can verify that.
But this is my thing, though. You know, have you noticed that none of us would be surprised if it was true? Do you know that?
I think at this point, who really cares?
I'm hoping it is.
Because
in Trump's America, I'm not surprised by anything
That's
anymore.
right. But we've all had experiences with celebs or whatever. I mean, sexuality is fluid, so it wouldn't be out of the anything unexpected if it was true.
Child, who ain't dabbled with a little bit of
I'm
this
saying,
and that, child.
and this is DC, so I'm sure
We are all sex
They
positive.
all have done it.
Yes.
All right, yo. So we got to keep it moving. We're gonna keep moving. So we got another item. Tumblr is abandoning porn.
That all adult content will end December 17th.
Child of children in an
And
uproar.
the numbers will dwindle.
And there goes Tumblr.
Let me just say this: Twitter will be the new place.
Oh, actually,
everything.
Is it really? Well, I mean, let's talk offline.
Hold on one second. Hold on a second.
I'm sorry, but I don't
It's
get.
all
I
on
screenshot.
Instagram anyway.
don't access my porn through Tumblr.
I
so-
did a
See,
screenshot just for all of everybody for you to know. The screenshot was these are some sites called soup.io, TypePad, and Jux, Jux. You can all continue to move all of your
Text that to me,
Please, you can just.
all of your information can be
Text that
transferred.
to our. Could you please plex that on the
That's what I did
All the
research.
information.
So
I went into a
Data dump.
depression.
you went to me?
Just a mini.
Do you have to
You
register?
can just go on Explorer and type in what you want to see, and it'll come up.
Oh, child, but Tumblr
I
is so
just
easy.
I just
It's the
hit
midnight
the
hour.
dap, baby. Can I get that? I just hit the
midnight
app,
hour.
and baby, I just God. I
Your
get my
nasty
life.
things. That's not
Call
what
it what you
Tumblr
like.
is for. Okay.
It's free.
All right, we gotta keep moving. Keep moving.
Get it how I
So-
live it.
So we got a gay couple in Las Vegas that was I guess there was a violent
Yeah.
Racing
incident
like
with
you.
them. I thought so too. I did.
Come on,
see that.
Racine.
Racine, were you in Las Vegas recently?
I'm so tired.
Sister.
If somebody screenshots that picture of me, I'ma read down.
Because when I saw it, I was like, that looks like
I
Racine.
get so many pictures of people that say, "Racine, what's this shoe?"
So
Slightly, she does look like a little bit.
Yarday, what happened?
So the story is that this
Sister. You going young, ain't you?
And that was me early in the morning. I would have had on a fierce robe and some fabulous buses.
So the young guy in the front. So the gentleman that's in the back that looked like Racine is really the uncle. That's the uncle.
Oh, okay.
The gentleman in the front was one of a couple. He worked at Walmart. His boyfriend picked him up. They were on their way home. They got home, and they got to the door. The partner. He walked in the door. His partner called his name, and somebody was attacking him from the back. Started fighting. They knocked over a glass table on the porch. The guy picked up a piece of glass and started stabbing him in the back.
Lord.
But here,
Let me finish. There were people in the neighborhood who were standing out watching the entire time. Nobody called the police. Nothing. And so the guy had broke down crying. I do think, I'm not gonna lie, I think there's something more to the story. Because the guy that came and attacked him actually worked at Walmart.
Oh,
Yes, there
so
we
they
go.
knew.
So they knew
him.
them.
Okay.
And so he said that they followed him home. So I think there's more to the story, but it is a story. It's a tragedy.
But we'll keep our eyes out on how that story progresses. All right. So
can I say something real quick?
go ahead.
So I know we get ready to move forward. I do want to give two crowns for the week. Go to Hillary Clinton. Can you pull that picture up, Jacob? Hillary Clinton and Michelle Obama. Baby, that's God. Stone face.
No. Hillary did not.
Hillary gave.
Budge.
But if you watch very closely, Bill was all for speaking, and she gave him a quick silent like,
Oh yeah.
You bet not.
you best to sit down. It was.
She gave the good old Nana move in
don't.
church like
You
that.
better
So the Swerve crown of the week goes to
okay.
both of them. Hillary
That's valid.
Hillary
right.
and Michelle. And by the way, if you have not got Michelle's book, I just finished it today. Absolutely amazing.
Was it great? Okay.
Absolutely.
All right.
Everybody says it.
It's amazing.
Is it great? Okay. So yo, we got the Blairisms in the house, and
We've been looking forward to
and I
this.
think I have one
been
image. I
looking
had an
forward to
image of
being
you
here. Thank y'all
guys.
for having
Yeah.
us.
Okay. Look at that. Look at that. Got a couple images of you guys.
Blair in the Bay.
No, because everybody should have a bay, but I am.
I agree.
Bacon and eggs.
The best.
We're working on that. Okay. So tell us about how you guys got together. Tell us about the project, the apparel, the whole movement.
Okay,
that you've
so
got.
What
so
is, what is the Blairisms?
Yes.
So,
yes.
Yep. So the Blairisms is the line itself started through my musings on Facebook, right? And so what would happen is I'd be in a conversation with somebody kind of offline having a conversation, and I would say something in that conversation and then think to myself, oh, somebody else needs to hear that. And then I would go to Facebook and then I would post it, right? And I eventually started putting hashtag Blairisms behind them, right? So that started maybe 2014, 2013.
okay.
They have some,
Thanks, Dana.
they have some that go back like that far, 2012, 2013. One of my good friends and mentees, Dana Bleach, she coined the term Blairisms. She was working with me at an organization I used to work for in D.C., not far from here. And she coined the phrase Blairisms, and I started using it on social media. And 2 years ago, actually, this Friday, we're coming up on the 2-year anniversary of getting the idea to take what was on social media into an apparel line. And yeah, it just, someone gave me a friend of mine, shout out to Courtney, my Xavier University sister.
Xavier?
I was in LA for a party, and it was her birthday, and we were, your birthday's Friday, Courtney. And we were going to, we were having lunch, and she was asking me for something about social media. I was working with some celebrity social media, doing some social media management at the time, and she was interested in me helping her with her social media. And kind of as an aside, she says, if you took the things that you say on social media and put them on apparel, because apparel is such a big thing, I bet you it would do well. And so I made a post on Facebook. I literally picked up the phone in that moment at the restaurant and said, how many folks would buy a T-shirt from the Blairisms T-shirt line? And I put the phone down and ordered us a round of drinks. And about 15 minutes later, picked the phone back up, and the status had gone like crazy.
Wow.
And so I called him that night, and I'm like, okay, so Bay.
The Bay.
I got an idea.
I have an idea. And he does his usual, like,
Oh my God.
like, let me sit down, let me get a drink. Should I, like, would I? And I tell him what the idea is, and then I come home from LA, and maybe the next week, I wake up out of my sleep, and I'm like, and we have to launch the day after Christmas.
Right. So now he wakes me up out of my sleep.
So it's like, I got the idea on the 7th. Maybe a week later, I'm like, we got to launch the day after Christmas. We got to figure this out.
So you guys are coming up on the anniversary.
We're coming up on the anniversary. We're
How
coming
many
up on
years?
the second
2
anniversary
years?
of
Wow.
the
Oh, wow.
day after Christmas.
So my frat brother
will be
said your
2
shirts are amazing and they're true to size.
It's only been 2
Pick a
years.
person?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's 2 years.
I'm
and-
rocking an extra large because I love it big.
Oh,
Do you like it big?
yeah.
Does it fit?
What are the elements of the line? Because I see the jackets. I
So
see
the Blairisms
jackets.
are all about inspiration, reflection, and laughter. We're all about celebrating blackness, black culture,
Amen.
the resistance.
Ooh, isn't that gorgeous? I want one of those.
Yes.
I love that one.
Yeah, me too.
Right.
Oh, baby, that handbag. I need her in my
Yeah.
life.
I saw that.
And
Yeah.
so,
That's
I
the
mean,
bag collection.
I saw that online. I was like, I want that.
right. We really just want to give people the opportunity to just say it with their chest, right? So if you're tired of resisting and having to yell at white people for being assholes,
Not you, Jacob.
Not Jacob.
Not Jacob.
You can say assholes here.
Oh,
you can
okay.
say that.
Thank you.
Don't get on him.
We've been here in person.
It's all right.
Oh, that's
So
great.
so
Late
it's
night,
so
late
it's
night.
We're not the
it's,
audience.
it's
It's all right.
t-shirts, bags,
T-shirts, bags,
sneakers,
shoes,
coffee mugs.
coffee mugs. Yeah. Look,
Posters, jackets,
little something for
joggers.
And I
everybody.
noticed you've got some celebrities.
Oh yeah. So this is,
Is
in
that in
Vogue.
Vogue?
The fabulous
It
in
is.
Vogue.
Oh, that's why L Train
The
knows
funky
who that is.
diva.
Wow. I was like, why do they look familiar?
Cindy and Terry look fab. They're not aging
all
at
of them
all.
look fabulous.
DL Hugh.
DL Hugh.
Baby.
Yeah.
Uncle DL.
Uncle DL.
Come
Yeah.
on. I
love
Shows
that
mad
shit.
love.
And of course, now tell us,
Big
the-
Frida.
Oh yeah, Big
tell us
Frida.
what you're doing with Big Frida.
Oh yes.
So Free and I actually have known each other for about, I don't want age.
Oh, wow.
We're proud to have both
Sometime.
turned 40 this year.
That's good. That's good.
That's good.
So Free and I have known each other since we were like 14, 15.
Okay.
And Free has been such a great support of the brand. Their entire crew has worn them in multiple
Amazing.
performances.
Wow.
They opened the tour in D.C. here at the 930 Club.
Yeah,
the Tank and the
yes.
Bangers all wearing blarisms.
Tank and the
Right.
Bangers,
Frida,
baby.
Frida.
Incredible.
Yeah.
And so
Was that-
I was
Frida
at
has
that
been
show.
one of the
It's
great- Shout out to Big Frida.
Shout out.
Frida
We
was
love
named
Big Frida.
NPR named Big Frida the 21st Century Ambassador for Freedom.
Yeah.
Really?
Right.
Okay.
Yes, so
I
go
didn't
look
hear
that
that.
up.
Go
End
ahead,
of
Big
October.
Frida.
It happened at the end of October. So
Okay.
shout out to Big
And you
Frida.
said
Shout
taking
out
the
to
bangers,
Big
baby.
Frida.
Gonna take taking the bangers.
Yeah.
Bam.
Everything.
Yeah.
Incredible,
Right.
incredible talent. Shout out
So,
to
yes, Miss Big
So-
Frida, we will wobble, but they won't fall down. Yes.
Girl
Yeah,
down.
we've been fortunate through our both personal and professional networks to get a lot of celebrity support in addition to the amazing support that we've received from everyday folks. That's what the brand is really about.
Right.
It's really about passing the message forward and paying it forward. I have a shirt on that says everyone you meet is at some stage of hurt or healing.
Okay.
So be kind.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
It's really about the message, and it's about passing the message
That's
on
powerful.
and paying it forward.
Sound like
That's
I put some
powerful.
of that.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love it.
Someone
That's
just
very
said,
powerful.
where can we purchase
TheBlairisms.com.
the Blair?
So please
Wisdom-
post
Letting people
it.
off at they stop.
Please post
the
it.
Blair.
I'll post it in there.
TheBlairisms.com.
The bang.
I'm gonna.
What's your
Oh,
shirt
security.
say?
Oh yeah, so my shirt says everybody's not gonna finish this journey with you. Learn to let folks off if they stop.
Bam.
Yeah.
Come
Oh, I
on.
like that one.
Pal, get you some.
Oh, I need that. I need to
Exposure.
send that to a few people.
So
Right.
and so then
I
like
just posted the website in
Yes.
the comments.
so then like what's the future? Like what's happening? What new activities? What can we expect?
my goodness.
Furniture
So,
line maybe?
we actually you
trying.
laughing.
It's a great idea.
I'm not
Housewares is
laughing.
next.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
we're
Never
moving Blairisms from on your body to in your living space.
It just
Your
it's a
life.
natural
Yeah, we
progression.
wanted
Oh, I can see lovely China.
So
Oh, beautiful,
curtains
beautiful
and
pillows.
Yeah.
bedding,
Oh, I can see fabulous.
duvet covers and
Shower
curtains,
curtains.
Right.
bath mats, duvet covers,
I
pillowcases.
love
We
it.
want you
Can
to
I
resist
tell you that I
everywhere.
actually-
aprons. We're gonna
Resist.
move into the house.
Someone
I
said, is it
actually-
any headgear?
Yeah,
Yes,
we got
we have hats,
If
we have
it's-
snapbacks, we have beanies, we have the winter.
I love it. We're gonna do
scullies.
crop
Yes.
tops and jock
We
straps.
definitely
crop
have.
Soon. That's coming
Do
next.
you have the
Definitely,
crop
yes,
top?
Well, they already have crop tops. I've seen
They have
that.
crop top.
do have-
Adam
Yeah.
Scott, go
Racine,
to
you gonna get a-
theblairisms.com.
You going to get a crop top, Racine?
Yeah, I'm getting a crop top
Yes,
and a jock
ow,
strap.
and a head wrap
and
to
a
go
jock
with it.
strap and a sling bag.
Oh,
You know what? You should do a head wrap with all
You know
fabric
what?
and just have words all over and let
Oh, I would
Racine
love
wrap,
that. I
wrap
should
her
do a
head in it.
shoot.
I'm here
I just
for
gave
it.
you, I want
that.
10%.
I'm here for it.
The racing.
Look, listen,
For Racine,
so everybody got
I can
their
do
way
it.
up, and
hold up,
Figure it
hold
out
up.
for
they want
Racine.
for it.
Hold up,
Yes,
y'all. Go
I'm
ahead.
here for that.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I'm just laughing at Yardy. He said, see, I just gave you an idea and I want 10%. I get so many.
35%.
We get so many ideas. And we're grateful for, folks engaging in a way that they want to, they have ideas about what they want to see us do. But everybody always has their percentage with it. It's like, so I have this great idea and I want 10%.
I want
of
my
it.
cut.
I
But y'all know-
say that because we
It's
have
so
this
funny.
running joke. Jamil always says that to everybody.
I need 35%.
I do want to tell you that I think it is so inspiring because I think
Speaking
that
of mic,
I
the
think
mic.
that many of us sit and have ideas and we never
Push them.
take the leap
Yeah.
to do it. And
Yeah.
so I applaud you for taking a concept that you threw out and was like, "Bae, we
Yeah.
finna do this."
Well,
So-
and here's
Well, yeah.
the thing about this goes to talking about working with your partner, and I always tell people that if you have the right one, life will continue to remind you.
Amen.
Oh.
Amen.
In small ways.
I'm gonna
and
borrow
in
that
large
one.
ways, right?
That's very
Life
true.
will continue to
that a
remind
t-shirt?
you.
I'm gonna borrow that one.
Life will continue to remind you that you found the right person.
Wow.
And because I am such a, I have these wake up in the middle of the night ideas about figuring out how to do this, or we should try to do that, or we should do this, or let's do this, or I called him a year ago and was like, so I have this idea, and 2 days later we were at the Soul Train
I love
Awards.
it. Wow.
And ended up getting camera time, ended up being there.
Wow.
So it's a wonderful thing to have somebody who's holding your hand and who's willing to not let it go no matter what you
Okay,
Amen.
gotcha.
And how was that? How was that for you on the other side of that?
So
I'm sorry.
it is nerve-wracking at times, but it is so liberating at the same time. I've been so challenged by Blair, but I've grown so much in the process, and he's pushed me to see things that I didn't even see inside of myself. I mean, I didn't see myself designing and collaborating with the design of a clothing brand, and it's something that we ended up doing together. Wow. I mean, when he said, hey, I got this idea, I was like, okay, we're gonna figure it out. I knew that my experience in business management and, just kind of my personal expertise. I had some technical expertise that we could definitely benefit from, but I didn't see myself actually like designing the clothes and like envisioning that happening, but it ended up kind of happening. He said, babe, can you go ahead and do the designs? And I was like, oh, okay, I guess I could.
But tell us about your business model, because you were saying that it's an innovative business model. You've even spoken at some institutions like Howard to the business students.
So we wanted to be as lean as possible, but as innovative as possible, right? So one of the things that I've recognized, a lot of businesses in 2018 are suffering from over inventory, and brick and mortars are challenged because people can get everything online. So we didn't want to do this the 1995 way, go print a bunch of T-shirts and try to sell them out the trunk of our car, hoping that that we can really like move through this thing, right? And so we ended up proving the concept and found a way to produce the product and produce more than what we even originally set out to create. And, it's been the best thing for us because we've been able to be so creative and so flexible with everything.
And it's the reason that we were able to, the reason why Racine has a shirt and we weren't able to bring one for everybody is because
I'm the pretty one.
Yes.
Yes, and. Yes, and.
Is that it?
I'm not going to contradict that. I'm going to add to it. I'm going to add to it, not contradict it.
It's big and it fits.
I'm going to add to that, not contradict it.
No, that's because I'm the oldest and I carry a gun.
I told you, anything for racing.
Because we have a print-on-demand model. So when you order, your product is
that's amazing
for you.
Gotcha.
And then directly drop ship to you.
Gotcha.
And so we had an exchange that was done, and we had that shirt from an exchange that had never been worn, that the person got it and couldn't wear it. And so I had that one, and so we were able to bring that.
And what's your turnaround time? Just curious.
So basically, it fit. That's the shirt that fit Racine.
Exactly.
She was the only one that could fit that shirt.
She likes it big.
Yeah. That's basically it. That made me feel much better.
That's one way to put it. Yes.
She likes it big and it fits.
And that's the truth.
Yeah.
Turnaround time. We do have turnaround time from order to receiving the product is about 10 days.
Okay. Oh, that's great.
Or less.
So that's
or less.
That's probably the future of apparel.
Right.
On demand. You don't need
On demand.
You don't even need Amazon. You just
No, you don't.
And we are trying to be one of those good black businesses that people can respect and support and not worry about.
Not worry about whether or not your stuff is going to show up, whether or not it's going to show up on time,
or that it's going to be cheap quality. Like
whether or not
you're
going to get a response when you email us about an issue with your if there's an issue with the size or the color or what have you. We are extremely.
So I got an idea.
And can I just say it's made in America?
Is it made in America?
It is. Everything is
so I got an idea.
America.
So not everything is made in America.
Not literally made in America.
I know that's right. I got an idea.
We have both American and overseas vendors.
He has an idea. Beware, he wants 10%.
Yeah.
Since it's on demand, why not? Can we customize it?
We can. We have done that in the past.
Like I see this bag and I say, I want it in red.
This comes in red.
I got to get one.
Like a color that it doesn't come in. And I say,
one of the things that we've tried to do, especially when it comes to a lot of the accessories, and we have a philosophical conversation about this often. about offering things in all colors that are available. So we have like, so for example, the shoes that are like this, they come in all the colors. They come in blue and black, they come in red and black, they come in white and black, they come in green and black, they come in yellow and black, they come in purple.
Rainbow
and,
colors.
They come in rainbow. So
Yeah.
one of the things, because we
Plethora.
know we're the brand is lively and colorful, and we know that that people like
Yeah.
people love
I'm
different
down for a
colors.
titty bar.
We've got to pull them some clothes for, and we're gonna do a spread. We're already gonna do a spread.
We
And
would
Swerv.
We would
love
love
to do
to.
a
We
Swerv.
here for it.
They
I
should have
will,
did our photo shoot.
I
Yes,
will lay
with
all
with
of
all
you.
full
should
figure
with
models.
We have that on tape. Y'all heard that, right?
We're all over 50 and full.
You know, that's a
figure
thought.
models.
We are getting ready to do a photo shoot
I
for
would
it.
love a
Down.
spread and Swerv.
I will model and we're nothing. You got it.
And we're nothing. Is that what you said?
We're nothing but Blairisms, of
Okay,
course.
bless God, amen.
So then what's next?
I
Like,
was
do
looking at
you
some-
have a fall
I was like, goals.
and
Yeah, so we just actually released our
like
fall winter line, which includes the jackets,
Jackets.
joggers. We have jogger pants,
Okay.
and jogger sets,
Hoodies.
hoodies.
Oh.
And jackets.
Bundle up.
I can imagine what the summer's gonna look like.
Unzipping in your
Yeah.
jacket, don't you? Because you keep doing that.
Yeah,
You better sell it. You know, sex sales.
All right.
Yeah,
Anything
actually,
else,
amazing.
y'all?
Actually,
This
one of
is
your brand
amazing.
ambassadors, Eric Shields,
Yes,
is on.
Eric. So
Yes.
Eric and I have been friends for about 20. I'm gonna age us, Eric.
Yeah,
Since
say
the
that.
late
Okay.
90s.
He already
So
old.
Eric and I met.
Old.
Me and Eric and I met in the late 90s when I was a
Wow.
student at Howard.
Okay.
And we've stayed.
Ain't you? I knew there was something I liked about you.
And
Yes.
we have stayed friends, and he's one of our brand ambassadors, one of our biggest supporters, and one of my closest friends. Love Eric Shields so much.
Yeah, we love Eric.
All right, y'all.
And an incredible barber.
Yes,
Very
incredible.
The best.
He all right.
Master barber.
So we should look for
At Millennium
the Blair.
Salon.
It's
TheBlairisms.com.
Blairisms.com.
HEBLAIRISMS.
Okay, and here's a sample of some of the
Yes.
items.
Oh, that's
wow.
wow.
Is
That's
it
so
all
that
right
is
there?
our that's
like one
from
of our
our very
first.
first. That's when we first launched.
Okay.
That's from our very beginning.
What
Wow.
is EAU?
I was just
Oh.
the same thing.
Oh.
Oh.
So I'm from New Orleans.
Oh.
And in New Orleans,
Exactly.
we
Because
changed
sometimes
the, we
it's a-
changed the
oh.
spelling of certain words to fit the French Creole.
Oh.
And so, exactly.
No,
I never-
Oh. So when
like
you see
Devereaux,
H,
like Blanche Devereaux.
Like Devereaux.
So when you see
Deborah,
it,
I-
spelled,
so O is EAUX, and
Yeah.
people add G to it and make go, or you can add
The
H
H.
to it and make ho.
you know,
That's right.
I've been seeing the H one, and I've been like, what does that
I
say?
thought it was-
oh, that's hoe.
I thought it
Right.
was you.
I said,
So
oh,
O is just O, and
that's why I said, oh,
Oh,
Because that hole got to go.
that hoe gotta go.
oh.
Well, I mean, I was wondering.
yeah. So
Okay.
we have the all
I
over
got it.
signifies the many different ways that you can say O.
I live.
Sometimes there's a question mark behind it.
Question,
Sometimes there's an
sometimes-
exclamation.
Is you a hoe or no?
So let's be clear. Folks got to go on the website.
Yes,
To access.
please
Yes.
go to the website.
Don't come to my house.
Please go to the
ask-
website.
don't come
That's
to
one of
me
the things
asking
that
for clothes.
it's been
Don't do
challenged.
it.
It's
Don't
been
do it.
somewhat of a challenge because
We working
people
on
are
it, though.
so
We
used to being able to get something from you. And so I've had people hit me up on Instagram or hit me up on Facebook. I'm coming to DC. I wanted to get it from you directly.
Right.
And one of the things that we appreciate that kind of, wanting to interact in that way. But the way that the reason we're able to offer as much as we are is because we don't have to produce all of
But
it.
like you don't vend at festivals and prides. We shouldn't expect to see you there. But if everyone knows that they can go online to get it,
and
then
it'll show up
everyone
at
has
your house
access to
very
it.
soon.
I still think that you could do a pride, but just sit there with a
We
computer.
working on. We working on.
Oh,
We
we
gonna
can
play.
do
We
that.
playing
That's
around
right.
with
And
it.
it'll be at your house.
Yeah.
By the time you get home.
All
You
right,
ain't got to
y'all.
carry it around.
Well, we want to thank
Thank
we wanna-
y'all so much for having us.
Absolutely. We appreciate it.
And we're looking
Absolutely.
forward to working
Oh
with
yeah,
Swerv.
you'll see more of the Blairisms
Oh.
and Swerve.
We got conversations to have.
Yes,
in
yes.
here.
Let's have
Let's
it.
I
not.
can't
Let's
wait for
talk
my
about
photo
it.
shoot.
And
with
that
my
bag,
head
that white bag. Yeah, I need that.
But
in
I
my
want
life.
something customized. I don't want to see myself walking down the street. You know what I mean? And I'm like, okay.
It's gonna cost you.
You gotta make it.
That part.
That's true.
I need you to make it and burn it.
It will.
We're gonna make it and burn it.
Yeah, make it and burn it. All right, y'all. I want to thank.
Couture.
We want to thank the Blairisms for joining us.
Thank y'all for coming.
Thank y'all so much for
Thank our
having
cast.
Thank y'all so much.
We thank Tona.
Tona and Adam. Go
Adam.
out, see the Messiah.
The Messiah is coming.
December 15th, Saturday, December 15th, free of charge, 5 p.m.
And all you gotta do is just show up, like
Yeah,
Jesus.
right.
Show up.
Right. All right, y'all. Thank you for joining the Swerve Show. Next week
we have the amazing Tammy PA.
woo! That's gonna be amazing.
Baby, that's gonna be the Kiki.
That's gonna be amazing.
And then the following week we have Zakia Jamassier.
Damn.
All the way from Richmond, Virginia.
Yes. So that we got some fun times coming up. All right, y'all. Thanks.
See
Thanks
you
for
next
joining us. See you
week.
next week. Toodles.
Kudos.
Listen vision, listen vision, listen vision, listen vision. DC's #1 recording studio. Oh.